everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we should draw because this is what I was doing in the past period of time rather than making jewelry. So this is my travel journal. Many of you might have followed me on Facebook, where I have a photo album with the same name. I'm quite OCD like that, meaning I have photo albums which have as many photos as I have pages in my journals, and I post them as I paint them. So I divided it in chapters, not by any meaning of content, but by the number of pages of the notebooks that it contains. So they are binded by elastic, and actually by now I have 3 notebooks. So chapter 1 is the first notebook, and I ended with the quote. Chapter 2, a second notebook, and I ended it with a quote as well. And then I began chapter 3. So I will do a similar kind of drawing as I did last evening, and I have posted it on Facebook. I'm talking about this one, inspired by a song I liked when I was at university. So I'm first drawing it in pencil, following a reference I found on the internet, and basically I'm looking at it and drawing. I guess I always liked to draw, but when I was a child there weren't as many supplies, and I guess when in school I always waited for the drawing classes to teach me new things, and more than I knew or I could understand at the first glance when looking at someone who was drawing. But it never happened. I mean, each year we had the same themes, like do an abstract in warm colors, do an abstract in cool colors, and then there were of course carol singers for Christmas, and then do an autumn landscape and do a drawing of the Easter Bunny, and then a summer landscape, and that was it. And next year it would be the same thing all over again. So no, it wasn't what I expected, and it's a good thing, however, that I was born in this age and the YouTube appeared, and I learned many things online, because otherwise I think a part of me would have missed forever. I wouldn't have been the same. So I'm trying to make her as pretty as I can. I still have a lot to learn, and I'm trying to find different expressions and postures every time I draw, because if you don't look for inspiration, you risk making them all look the same. So, and some days I get it better, and sometimes it's a bit harder, but they can't all be masterpieces. So when starting to draw portraits, I was very inspired by Jane Davenport. She's an Australian artist, and she came up with this concept of whimsical faces, which I love because